In this video, let me show you how you can print and scan using a Mac computer and your Canon imageCLASS MF275dw printer. This also works with the MF273dw and the MF272dw Canon printer. Step number one is to go on the printer itself and connect it to the same Wi-Fi network as your Mac computer is currently connected to. So we'll go on the screen here and I'll show you how this first step is done. Press the home button here to get on the home menu. Then you're going to press this right side arrow a few times until you get to the 5 out of 5 menu where you see wireless LAN set. Press on it, press yes. Select your Wi-Fi network from this list. You can use the arrow if you don't see it to see them all. Now it's time to enter the password. Unfortunately, there is no keyboard on the display. You have to use this number pad. If your password has letters, each numbers also have letters. For example, if I want to type the letter U, I'll have to press twice on the number 8 and U will appear. If you want to use capital letters or numbers, you need to click on this option over here and you see it switches to number, to capital letters, to lowercase letters, and it goes back to numbers. So you're going to type your password, press apply, yes, and you'll get the confirmation message that it has been connected. On the Mac computer, the good news is that you do not need to download any software to make this work. To print any documents, first of all, we need to add the printer to the Mac. So we'll go on the top left corner of your Mac, and usually there is a Mac logo. If not, click there and it will appear. Click on it and select System Setting. Go all the way down in the left side menu and select Printers and Scanners. Then select Add Printer, Scanner, or Fax. You will have to enter in case you're not using the admin user of your Mac, okay, you have to enter the username of the administrator and the password. Next, we're going to have a window appearing, and on this window, we need to select our printer, Canon MF270 series, highlighted in blue, and click the Add button. You don't have to download any software because everything is done automatically. If you want to use the fax machine that this printer is capable of having, okay, you need to select Add Fax Printer, but most people will not use fax, therefore you have to press Not Now. And the printer is added here. You can see it has a green dot and it says idle. Let me close this page. So if you want to print, you simply have to open the document you want to print on your screen. You can open a picture, a PDF file, or even open a web page. So let's say I want to print this web page. Once you have opened your document, you're going to go on the top, click File, and select Print. Under Printer, make sure that Canon MF270 series is the one actually selected. And here you have many options you can change. The number of copies, the page range, many different options. Let's say I just want to print page 1 and 2 and not the whole document. Therefore, I'll put 1, 2, 2. If you go down, select Media and Quality. You can also select Quality as Draft. This will give you a lower quality and it will use less ink. So if it's not a document that is very important, you want to save some ink, you can also have this option. But I will leave it to normal, and I honestly suggest you leave it to normal unless it's something that you really don't care of. At least at the end, you're going to press the print button and the print will be sent to the printer. Now, you can also extend this panel. Whoa. Oh. Okay, great. I wasn't that fast, but you need to pull out this panel, and as you see, everything got printed nicely. Now let me show you how you can scan and get the results on your Mac. This printer has two different scanners. One scanner glass. If you want to use it, you're going to put your document facing down with the top part of your document towards the left side. So it should look like this. And now to align it, you need to push the document towards the top left corner. So I'm going to push it until the top left corner of the document touches the top left corner of the scanner. And then you can close the scan lid. You can also use the automatic document feeder on the top to scan multiple pages at the same time. To do so, you'll have to open this panel. You'll have to push these flaps to the extremity. Take your document, place it facing up with the top part of your document towards the left side and glide it. Just like that. You're going to hear a beep, and this is the printer telling you that it has detected some paper on the top. But for this video, I'll use the basic scanner. So I'll put back this paper the way it should, and we will go on the Mac showing you all the steps that you need to know. On your Mac, we need to open the Image Capture app. The easiest way to find this app is to click on the magnifying glass on the top right corner and to type image. Here we go, image capture appeared. If it's something that you're going to use often, I suggest you put this app in the dock here. So you can drag it from here and place it where you want. Let's say here, and it will stay there for all future usage. If you don't want to use it too often, well, you can simply click on it and it will launch it. Let me close the back window here. We don't need it. On the left side, you're going to click on your Canon printer. And it will give you a preview. Okay, click on Show Details here. It will give you a preview of what's on the scanner glass. This preview is not saved on your Mac computer. We have to do a few different things before. So let me go through all the settings that are important on the right side. So first we have scan module. You have flatbed. This is where I have input my paper, but if you're using the top document feeder, you need to select document feeder. Then you have resolution. I suggest you choose 300 dpi if it's an important document where you want to keep all details, or 150 if it's a document you're going to share online and you don't want it to be too huge, doesn't take much space on your computer. Then you have custom size. I suggest you uncheck it and instead you select the size of your paper you have input. In my case, it's a US letter size. If we go down, you can select where do you want this scan to go on your computer. Let's say I want it to go on the desktop. I'll select desktop. You can give this scan a name. For example, scan test for the video. And then the format you want it to be. If you're going to scan multiple pages and you want them combined in one single PDF document, select PDF and then check combine into single document. And then at the end, press the scan button. Now it will scan and the result will be saved. Take a look, it will appear on my desktop. Here we go. As you see, the scan appeared, and if I open it, I can see it. So this is about it. I hope my tutorial was helpful. Leave a like, comment down below, and check my Amazon links. I have put links towards the replacement toner that is compatible with this model, so you don't have to search and lose time and wonder which one fits this printer. I'll put the toner that fits the MF275dw printer. And yeah, have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.